hello. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. I thought I'd come on and I'd let you know about the upcoming League Two campaign. The League Two, fixtures for Saturday, and I think I shall do that. I'm going to do that right now. Here we go. Indeed, where am I? There I am. Aha. No, we need the fixtures for next round of fixtures. And here they are. Here we go. The round of fixtures that's taking place on Saturday, which will be September the 2nd. Shall we start? I think we should. Tranmere Rovers, they host Wrexham in the lunchtime kickoff. You've got to really fancy Wrexham, haven't you, to be honest? But to be fair, neither sides really had the best of starts. Tranmere's only had one win in their first 5 games. Wrexham, to be fair, have only had one win in the first 5 games. This is tricky. I mean, this is not a given. I mean, Wrexham obviously went out on penalties in the League Cup. Tranmere have just got nothing going as of yet, even with the signings that they have made. I'm gonna go. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for a draw on this one. I'm actually gonna go Tranmere Rovers 1, Wrexham 1. Very, very difficult to really call that, but yeah, for me, it's a draw in the lunchtime kickoff for me between Tranmere Rovers and Wrexham. It's 1-1. Crewe next up against the MK Dons. Crewe, solid enough start. 14th place, 6 points from 5. That's 1 win, 3 draws, and a defeat. Last time out, they did lose though. But at home, they're always dangerous. But they're playing the MK Dons, who went back top last Saturday. They've won 4 out of their first 5. 12 points with a plus 4 goal difference. Mo Isa, who plays for them, is on fire goals wise. Strong team. Crewe, though, a difficult place to go to. No doubt about that. I fancy them just to get the job done. I'm going to go for the MK Dons to just narrowly beat Crewe by 2-1. But like I said, Crewe is a dangerous, dangerous place. Next, Doncaster Rovers host Swindon Town. Now, we have to wonder whether Swindon will have their porridge or Weetabix or something. Because coming off a 6-0 win last time out, Doncaster Rovers had a great go in the cup against Everton, but unfortunately just fell short. Obviously, if we look at the table right this moment, Doncaster Rovers are bottom of the division, which in some ways I can't believe I'm actually saying. Swindon, 2 wins and 2 draws. That's 8 points from the opening 4 games for them. Obviously, their first game was postponed. I've never seen many first games postponed because of the weather in August, but it did. But to be fair, Mickey Flynn has got Swindon upwardly mobile, and I fancy him to do it again. I fancy him to win. I think Donny will probably take some some solace in the League Cup performances. But if you are going to go in that, I mean, you've got to say Swindon have made a cracking start. Really, I can see them getting a win over Doncaster Rovers on this occasion, and I'm going to go for Swindon to win by 3-1 at Doncaster. But they could be a bit buoyed by what's happened in the Cup, but I still fancy 3-1 for Swindon. Grimsby Town up against Gillingham is the next game on. Now this one I will have a full video up soon. So if you want to see that match preview, it will be up. It will be up soon. So look out for that video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you want to see my Grimsby Town and Gillingham preview in the next day or so. I'll give you a little bit of a rundown though already as to what I think. Grimsby are 15th in League 2 at this memento, and solid start, but ready to start to score and actually start to create that little bit more than what Grimsby do. I think that's letting them down, but Aboisa point out some belters, but we can't keep relying on that at Grimsby. I think the window closing at the end of the month is vital for all these teams, but especially I think for Grimsby to get one or two more in. Gillingham in second place. They won the first 4 games 1-0, and but last week did they fall out of bed backwards? Because they actually got well and truly beaten against Colchester, 3-0. It was what you'd call it was a coupon buster, really. Grimsby's very solid at home so far. So my early prediction for this would be my prediction during the prediction video. You'll have to find out in the preview. At the moment, I'm going to go. I think if Grimsby score first, I think we've got a good chance of winning this. I'm actually going to go for Grimsby to win by 2-1. I do feel like another win is coming. At home, we're solid enough at the moment. Unbeaten at home, in fact. So I'm going to go for the Mariners to win 2-1. And no, that is not bias. There isn't actually bias involved in that. I think that Grimsby can do it at home. Next game on is going to be Harrogate Town against Barrow. Now Harrogate have had, I would say, a decent for Harrogate, I would say not a bad start in a lot of ways. In 17th place, that's 6 points from the opening 5, 2 wins from the first 5 games. That's not to be sniffed at for Harrogate, to be completely honest. And Barrow, though, 2 wins from the first 5, 8 points. I am going to fancy Barrow for this. You got to, really. But I think this could be quite a difficult one for Barrow. Underestimate Harrogate at your peril, I would say. But I'm gonna go for a 2-1 win for Barrow. No, but I think they'll just get the job done. And like I said, all these games will be happening after the transfer window has closed, so all these clubs could still do some business before then. Next up, Mansfield Town host Bradford City. Mansfield one of the strongest sides I've seen in the league so far. 9 points from the opening 5 games, 2 wins and 3 draws. Bradford, not as much, but they have got 7 points. This is just showing you how tight this league is. 7 points from the first 5 games, 2 wins, a draw and 2 defeats. Mansfield, obviously being at Field Mill, or the One Call Stadium as it's called now, could literally go either way. I'm actually going to go for a draw here. Mansfield Town 2, Bradford 2. Reece Oates is on good goal scoring form for Mansfield. Bradford, you just don't know what they're going to give you at the moment. I'm saying a 2-2 draw there between the two sides. Morecambe hosts Salford City next. Morecambe had a solid enough start to life in League 2. 11th, 7 points from the first 5. Salford, only goal difference between them. So, really, absolutely nothing between them. Same record, just 1 goal between them. That's all. There's just 1 goal between them in goal difference. This is a tough one to choose. Who do I think is going to win? Morecambe just weirdly enough, I think Morecambe could just edge this one, not by much, but I'm actually going to go. Well, if they can keep Matt Smith quiet, I think they'll win. I'll just go for I'll go for a 1-0 win for Morecambe over Salford. It's very, very tricky. I very nearly went for a draw there, but I'm not going to say 1-0 to Morecambe. With Derek Adams in charge, who knows what results Morecambe can pull out. Next, Newport County up against the Wombles of Wimbledon. I wonder how much meat you got on a Womble. Never had that question answered, but there you go. But to be fair, Wimbledon and Newport, again, it's 5th playing 6th. They both started well. They're both, they both got 9 points, and there's only a goal in it, goal difference wise. Again, this is tricky. I'm gonna go for Wimbledon. I just have this strong feeling, and only narrow. Well, I say no. I think Wimbledon can go to Newport, and I'm saying 2-0 to Wimbledon. Probably James Tilley with 1, and they've got quite a few threats there. So I'm saying 2-0 to Wimbledon. Please don't answer me, Newport fans. That's just my opinion. Next, the Magpies, Notts County, host Accrington Stanley. Again, 2 teams that have really started well in League 2. 3rd place. Can you believe this? Can you literally believe this? You've got 5th against 6th and 3rd against 4th. Again, goal difference between Accrington and Notts County. Notts County are at home, but they have lost Kedwin Scott for the foreseeable future, as Notts County put it on their social media earlier on. But Accrington, solid start, very solid start, and with John Coleman there, sort of to be expected, to be honest. Very, very difficult game. I'm actually going to go for a draw here. I'm actually going to go for a 1-1 draw. It's one of those games, it's a pick-em game. Whoever you go for, no one will be making a bad choice. But I'm saying a 1-1 draw. I know Notts County have started solidly at Meadow Lane. They are going to be difficult to beat at Meadow Lane. But with John Coleman's sort of experience at Accrington, you never know. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw there. And the next game in League Two is Stockport County up against Crawley Town. I don't think we know with Crawley what to expect. One game they seem to be doing really well. The next game they seem to capitulate. Crawley at the minute are 14th. They've had 3 draws, a win and a loss. Sorry, no, they haven't. My apologies. I've got them wrong. 2 wins, a draw, but 2 back-to-back losses. And boy, the last one wasn't what they expected. That is for sure. Very difficult to decide this after Saturday coming off a 6-0 drubbing at the hands of Swindon. And Crawley have also signed Lawrence Maguire on loan. So it's we just don't know what Crawley you're going to get. They're competitive, but good Lord, I think that loss last weekend would have been soul crushing. So they're going to be looking for a response. Stockport, again, not the best of starts for them. 4 points from the first 5. I've got to fancy Stockport for this. But knowing Crawley, they'll come out and absolutely get revenge. They need a response after that. But I'm going to go for Stockport to win by 2-0 against Crawley. I just fancy Stockport to get a result here and carry on the form that they've shown so far. Next is Sutton as they host Forest Green Rovers. Sutton United and Forest Green not had the best of starts in League Two. Sutton haven't won since the opening day win against Notts County. Well, thrashing of Notts County, really. They haven't won. They haven't picked up a point since then. And obviously they're going up against Forest Green, who have found the adjustment into League Two quite a baptism of fire, really. Forest Green haven't really recruited that well. Sutton, they've got a lot of big players, but again, they just haven't. It hasn't come together for them yet. But at home, which I believe they are, at home they're very, very dangerous. You can never underestimate Sutton, especially at home. And they are at home. I'm actually going to go for them to win 2-0 against Forest Green Rovers. I think they will get their second win, but it could be a scrappy game that I expect it to be. But I fancy Sutton just to scrape through that by 2-0. And the final game of the weekend, I have to admit, if I saw this fixture prior to last weekend, I would have said it's an easy win for Walsall. Obviously, Walsall last weekend getting the draw at home to my boys Grimsby, but Colchester, where did that win come from? I was going 3-0 against Gillingham. Where in the world did that come from? And it puts a different dynamic on the game. Walsall in 18th, Colchester in 22nd. Colchester are going to be buoyed by that win. Obviously, Walsall is not an easy place to go to. The Saddlers do have a good record there. The overall record so far this season in 5 games is 2 draws, a win and 2 defeats. Colchester have had 3 defeats and a win. But obviously they had their opening game postponed, so they're a game behind everyone else. So can Walsall get a result? Now, like I said, I would have said before last weekend, I would have said it's a certainty. I can't say that now, especially with the way they sort of took apart Gillingham. And Walsall do give you chances as well. So, do you know what? I'm going to go for Colchester back to back this. I'm going to go a 2-0 win for Colchester, because that was such a surprise, beating Gillingham, and deservedly so. I mean, you don't beat a team that hadn't conceded up to that point 3-0 without doing some really good stuff. And from what I was hearing at Bescott on Saturday when my team were playing Walsall will give you chances. So if Colchester can be clinical, they have a chance against the Saddlers. Obviously, the Saddlers will want to probably overall put a better showing on, especially the second half showing against Grimsby. They'll want to do better. So I'm going to probably say, I will say 2-0 to Colchester. I think Colchester could be about to go back-to-back victories. So that is my thoughts on League Two. What are you guys' thoughts on this? If you follow a team in League Two, let me know what you really do think. Because, like I said, me as a Grimsby fan, I'm content. Could be better, but I'm content. Gillingham fans, were you surprised how looked like you were taken apart really against Colchester? And Colchester fans, is that the springboard for you? Is that 3-0 win over Gillingham the kind of springboard that you needed? Then again, could that defeat for Gillingham be what they needed, so they don't end up getting complacent? Did they play complacent on Saturday, not Tuesday? On Saturday, did you feel a bit of complacency? Who knows? But they are my predictions. Any League Two fans anywhere around the world, leave me a message down below. Tell me what you think the predictions for the games are. Like I said, I've got a Grimsby Town preview coming up. I've also got some wrestling previews coming up. I'm previewing some of that. I've got a personal announcement which I haven't got around to doing yet, but I've got some exciting news for myself personally. So there's plenty coming up on this channel, and there is a National League prediction this week. Apologies to anybody that does follow my National League content. I'm sorry the last couple of weeks I haven't got around to doing them, but they are back from full swing as well coming up. So apologies for not that lately, but that will be coming. If you do like my League 2 content and you want to ask me anything about League 2, because I do follow League 2 quite extensively, lower leagues especially, so please do drop me a message, and I'll get back to you with anything that I can, any question you have, any statement about your own club that you want to say. Do let me know down below. So please do like, please do share, please do subscribe, please do leave me a comment. This is you guys' channel. As much as I'm the face of it, look at me, the gorgeous human being. Even though I am the face of it, it's you guys' channel. That's why it's you guys' channel. I'm just the voice of it. So please do leave me the comments. Please do like, share, subscribe, and show me some love, like I show you guys some love. And I'll see you guys very soon with another video. See you soon, guys. And it's near the end of the transfer window. What business is going to be done by all League 2 clubs? See you guys soon. By the way, if you are going to any of those League 2 games, do enjoy them. And if I will be at Blundell Park on Saturday against Gillingham, so if you do see me, if you're a Mariners fan, and you do see me and you want to come and say hello either before kick-off, during the game, half-time, come and say hello, and I'll see you then. In the meantime, I'll see you guys very soon with another video. TTFN. Ta-da for now. Bye-bye.